First Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 11 and 12. First Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 11 and 12. And that ye study to be quiet, and to do your own business, and to work with your own hands, as we commanded you, that ye may walk honestly toward them that are without, and that ye may lack of nothing. In summary, what Paul the Apostle said here is that have a work, have a source of income, so that you can feed yourself and be a blessing unto others. Have a source of income. Look for work to do, so that you can feed yourself and be a blessing unto others. Otherwise, poverty will overcome you, and you cannot use prayer to cover poverty. There is a place for prayer, there is a place for hard work. A lot of people are idle. A lot of people are lazy. A lot of people are indolent. One of the causes of poverty is not even Satan, is idleness, is laziness. People don't want to work. They don't want to work. People are idle. Otherwise, how do you explain? Even nations where they don't call upon the name of God, people have money there. So what are you talking about? Don't use prayer. Don't use church office to cover your idleness. There are a lot of pastors that God has not called, and they say, I'm full-time pastor. Full-time pastoring what? Pastoring 5 members. Pastoring 2 members. Pastoring 20 members. Full-time pastoring what? It's idleness. A lot of full-time pastors are idle. They are lazy. Paul, the greatest apostle, he was working. So what are you telling me? He had a secular work. He had a job that he was doing. And that is what Paul is saying. Do not look for something to do so that you can feed yourself and be a blessing unto others. We thank God for tithes. If there is no tithe in church, we will have had a lot of churches open. A lot of people who are saying God called them, they are into ministry. If there is no tithe, they will not go into ministry. They are just idle. And I'm not talking against those characters alone. A lot of people who are not even into ministry, they are idle, they are lazy. For you to overcome poverty, find a job to do and start anyhow. And as you lay your hands on a business, the Spirit of God shall prosper that business. I rebuke every spirit of indolence in your life in Jesus' mighty name. I rebuke every spirit of laziness in your life in Jesus' mighty name. That your husband that is idle, that is lazy, I rebuke the spirit of laziness from his life. I cast it out. I cast it out. I cast it out. Find a work to do. Be busy doing something with your hands, so that you will not become a parasite unto others. Paul said, do something. Do work with your hands. Work with your hands. Look at it. Work with your own hands. Do something. By the grace of God, it was in 2001, about 21 years. Today we are in year 2022. That the Spirit of God told me to start this ministry. But over the past 21 years, I still do my secular job. I do my secular job. Therefore, I'm not a burden unto anybody. And by the grace of God, I'm able to meet my needs and the needs of my family. Why didn't I say for 21 years, God has called me? Who has God not called? God has called everyone. If your ministry has not reached the stage in which you should start a full-time ministry, and you are just putting yourself under poverty, and you use that to put a lot of pressures on your members and followers. People are lazy. Receive the spirit of hard work. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.